let's take a look at Cardano ADA. Oh, by the way, I've been uploading update videos on this new channel, Optionzilla. So if you haven't subscribed, I would encourage you to go subscribe and turn notification on, because most likely if you don't see update video for your favorite cryptos at VietMaxim, very likely it will be on Optionzilla. The last time we looked at Cardano was on October the 3rd. Here is a quick recap. The Bollinger Band is forming very nicely. When Cardano was retracing, it was riding the lower band. That wasn't good. But now, as the price starting to trend up, it is moving away from the lower band. The price is right at the middle of this Bollinger Band. That is a very good sign. Also, the Bollinger Band contracted very nicely. It is to the point where it is ready to support the next spike up in price. The 10 days moving average was trending down, and now it is reversing direction. The stochastic oscillator is showing momentum is picking up. The volume starting to pick up a little bit, not by much, but hopefully that is just the beginning. Once the price starting to trend up, we will likely see the volume pick up again. So all probability is pointing to this is very much the bottom, and Cardano is in the process of reversing price. The first key resistance is at 245, where it will retest this prior high. Crossover, the next resistance would be at 260 and then 280, and eventually retest the all-time high at 310. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for Cardano. The data I have is to 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 10th. Last time when we look at Cardano was on the 3rd, right at this point, which is about 2 days after Cardano broke out of this falling wedge. And since then, it very much in consolidation, trading sideways. But the trend is upward. It is setting up this lower high, or is trending within this upward channel. Another thing that is very important to point out is since then, Cardano has been able to trade over this critical red line, which is the 10 days moving average. Every time when the seller tried to force the price down below the 10 days, buyer step right back in and push the price up. Cardano ended up closing the day over the 10 days moving average. This is very important because if seller can push the price and the price ended up closing below the 10 days moving average, it could potentially fall back right into this falling wedge and very much invalidate this breakout. So far, the buyer has been able to keep the price from breaking down. That is a very good sign, and Cardano needs to continue to trade over this 10 days moving average. Another positive sign is after the 10 days cross over and drop below the 50 days, now it is changing direction and is trending upward. So as long as Cardano continue to trade over the 10 days, and slowly trending upward, the 10-day would continue to trend up, and it would be just another few days before it would cross over the 50 days and lead the 50 days. That would be a very bullish sign, because the last time when we saw that happen was back around the first week in August, when the 10-day crossed over and lead the 50 days. After that, Cardano started this major bull run that took Cardano from about $1 all the way to 310. So looking at this chart, Cardano is setting up really well in anticipation of the next bull run. The Bollinger Band was overextended when Cardano established this all-time high as 310. After that, the price retraced, and as the price retraced, the Bollinger Band contracted to the point where it is almost very much similar to the size of the width of the band before this first spike up in price. So that is definitely a very positive sign. So while Cardano is still in consolidations, it is definitely boring, but it is doing exactly what it is supposed to do, which is in consolidations to build momentum, and the tighter the Bollinger Band get, the minute Cardano break out, it can run very far. So for now, just be patient and let Cardano do what it's supposed to do. The key thing for us to observe is we need Cardano to continue to trade over the 10 days, and once it can cross over the 50 days moving average at 245, then it will likely run up to our target price of 310 as part of the breakout of this falling wedge. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at VietMaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.